Afternoon, Garceheads, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. As you can see, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different to what I did last year. Of course, last year when it comes to transfers around Rovers, I just done one video on free agents that Rovers should sign. This year I've done something a little bit different. I've sort of split it up. So in the first bit, which is today, I'm going to be doing defenders. Tomorrow will be midfielders. And then on Monday, I'm going to be discussing wingers and strikers. So if you do enjoy, please do hit the like button. Always does help out the channel. Do subscribe if you're new. Plenty more content coming along the way. And if you do want to see any more content, different sorts of content, then do let me know your thoughts in the comments. And do let me know your thoughts on players that I've gone with for defence. I will say first and foremost that a lot of clubs still haven't done their retain list and etc. And on here I've got no loan players. For me, with loan players, I want to get less than what we had last year. I want sort of 3 or 4. I don't want to be going and having 7, 8 like we did last season. Like for me personally, when it comes to an end of a season, I don't want to see that, so and so how many loan players have got to go back and then we've got our replaced players in the squad. For me personally, I don't know what Taylor's going to do. We'll have to wait and find out. But yeah, let's get into it. Starting off with Shaun Rooney. I'm sure most of you will know him because he was the defender that scored twice. Not the season just gone, the season before. He scored twice at the Mem. 27 years old. He was let go of Fleetwood. I'm guessing sort of wages and demands of course, them getting relegated. 6'3". Last season he made 29 appearances, scoring 1 goal and getting 1 assist. And to be fair, I think he's a very, very good player. He's obviously tall, physical, with pace. He can play right back, centre back, or as a wing back. He mainly plays as a wing back. If you look at the sort of season before as well, last season wasn't the best for Fleetwood. I think if you look at the season before last, when they were under Scott Brown, he got 6 goals from wing back. And if you look at the last 4 seasons, since 2020, he's got 18 goals from wing back. So I would assume there would be a lot of interest from Scotland, considering before he went to Fleetwood he was playing in Scotland a lot. But for me, if we were to go in and play a 3-4-3 with wing backs, he would be one name on the list that I think could do a really good job. Next up, we've got another player that can play as a centre back or as a right back or as a wing back, and that is Timothy Eyoma, or TJ Eyoma. He's an ex-Tottenham youth graduate. He did make 1 appearance at Tottenham, but he's been at Lincoln the last 4 seasons. The first season was probably his best one, where he was on loan. That was the COVID season. 24 years old, 33 games last season, scoring 3 goals. He is predominantly a centre-back, but I think the good thing about him, that with his versatility, like I said, the other positions that he can play, and I think he'd be really good. 24 years old, so still room to grow. And I think looking at what the owners and what Taylor wants to do with bringing more younger players into the squad, I think he would be a really good option on a free as well. The next one is predominantly a centre-back, Marvin Ekpiteta. This one, I think more than likely he would go to someone who is likely going to finish higher, because he was Blackpool's captain. He's been at Blackpool for the last 4 seasons. Before that, he was at Leyton Orient. He was part of the team that won the National League, and of course he's been at Blackpool when they've been in the Championship, and he was with Blackpool when they got promoted from League 1 to the Championship the last time. 40 games last season in all competitions, 3 goals. He is a captain, so leadership as well. And I think at 28, I think in his prime now, I think he would be a really good option. Probably a little bit unrealistically, like I said, the fact that he's probably going to want a club that's going to be more up there. I think a lot of Rovers fans think that we're not going to be as high. But yeah, I think he would be a great option. Centre-back, no nonsense, very physical. In the games that we played against him this season, I thought he was outstanding. So he would be an excellent addition on a free transfer. The next one, I think, again, is probably a little bit unrealistic. To be fair, he has played around the southwest when he was with Forest Green, and that is Nicky Cadden. Left wing back, can play left back and left mid. Been at Barnsley the last 2 seasons. Last season, 49 appearances, 3 goals. Not his best season. I think looking at Barnsley fans, I don't think it was his best season, but I think he would be an excellent addition. He scored in one of the early games we played against Barnsley this season, in the 1-1 draw at the Mem. He scored the opener for them, and I think he would be a class addition. I would assume that he might join his old Barnsley manager at Huddersfield. I think he would be quality for them. Again, he would probably be a better addition as a team fighting up. But if we could get him, he was with Forest Green. He was excellent with them when they won League Two the season we got promoted. And again, on a free transfer, I think he would be class. The next one, I think, is one that I could easily see Taylor signing because he had him at his old club, Exeter, and that is Alex Hartridge, 25 years old, a left-footed centre-back, 35 appearances last season, 1 goal. I think with Gary Cardwell being Exeter, I don't really think he fancied Alex Hartridge in the team. He made, less starts than he did when Taylor was with, but I think if you look at the last 4 years, he's always available, 140 appearances for Exeter, and I think he would be a really good addition. To be fair, I probably wouldn't want him as a starter, but I think as a squad player, I think he could do a really good job, and left-footed centre-backs are quite hard to come by these days. Next up is Nesta Guinness Walker, 24 years old, can play left-back or left wing-back, 25 appearances last season. He was at Reading. He's been at Reading for the last 2 seasons, but because of the quality of Clinton Mola, another player who actually got released from Reading, but he spent the second half of last season on loan at Stevenage. Of course, they had a really good season, but obviously missed out on playoffs. I think he would be a really good addition. Before that, he was at AFC Wimbledon, and I think, again, looking at the age, 24 years old, the fact that, of course, left back or left wing back is a position we need because we currently have none at the club. So for me, I think he would be a really good addition. Again, might not be a guaranteed starter, but I think to fight, for a place with another player that we could sign at left back, I think he'd be a really good addition. The next one is we've gone for another centre back, but it's a funny one because he started the season off as a CDM or a centre mid at Fleetwood, and this one we would have to pay money for, but every time Rovers have played against him was whether he was at Colchester before he went to Fleetwood or when at Fleetwood this season, especially in both games, because Fleetwood didn't even concede a goal against us. They kept 2 clean sheets. I think he would be an excellent addition, and it is Brendan Sarpong Wiredu. When Charlie Adam came into the side, he changed him to centre-back and moved Bozen Luau, who was the really good midfielder that played against us, into centre-mid. And, 39 appearances, 3 goals, 24 years of age, 135 appearances in the last 3 seasons. I think he would be an excellent addition. Like I said, he would have to pay because I think he's still got a year or 2 left on his contract at Fleetwood, but he's probably going to want to stay in League One, but he was one of their better players last season. I think he would be a really good addition, very versatile as well, which I like. And the last one is Will Ferry, 23 years of age, has been at Cheltenham for the last 2 seasons where he's made 82 appearances, an ex-product of the Southampton Academy, 123 career appearances in total. And I think it makes sense. I think with him being at Cheltenham, he looks likely to move on, and that would be on a free. And I think he'd be an excellent addition. Wouldn't have to move either. Can play left back, left wing back, or left mid. Last season, 46 appearances, 2 goals, 5 assists in all competitions. And 23 years old, I think he would be an excellent addition. So those were my 8 players in defence. Let me know what you thought. Let me know ones you thought I would missed out, and let me know if you would take them at Rovers. But if you did enjoy, please do hit the like button. Please do subscribe. Don't forget the next one will be out tomorrow, and that will be midfielders. And don't forget to check out the season review if you haven't already. We did that on Monday. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Up the gas.